In our district, our students are one-to-one for the most part. This app is kind of our go-to. I call it the Trapper Keeper, which gets all the kids laughing because they don't know what it is, and I date myself. But it's our binder. You can basically set up dividers and folders within a divider. It becomes like our world. It's nice, you can password protect a folder, so if you aren't a one-to-one district, you could have each student have their own divider and folders and then password protect them so no one else can go in and mess with their stuff if you have multiple classes. It likes PDFs, so you can import PDFs from Google, Dropbox, from email, from the internet. Pretty much anywhere a PDF is housed, it can pull in here. Once you open up a PDF, that's somebody's schedule. You can do pretty much anything with these PDFs. The students can go through the top, and if you click on a text, you would press and hold, and you can drop a text box anywhere, size it, color it, format it, any way you'd like. Students can handwrite it, just basic. They can use a stylus, they can use a finger. There's also some nice features for the younger kids, and even I teach middle school, they always used it. If you use that, it gives you a bigger box and a smaller one to drag, so if you're filling in something, you have a larger area to write, and it will show up smaller actually on the document, which is fantastic for them. There is also, for the younger kids, this wrist guard down here. So if you have kids that rest their hand and they are using a stylus to work on handwriting, if you rub that area, it doesn't do anything, whereas if it's not there, they'd be marking it all up. So that's a nice feature. There's highlighting, so if you're reading a passage, the kids can go through. Obviously, your eraser. The cut tool is fantastic. If they do have a note written, realized it's in the wrong spot, or they're running out of room, they can just circle it with the cut tool and move it to wherever they need to. So it's kind of fun. I am a very fast talker, obviously, so I would oftentimes tell the kids if we were in a very important part, click your microphone, start recording me so you can listen to this over and over. So there is the microphone right up at the top. All you have to do is touch it, it starts, it goes. When I tell them to be done, because I'm going to make a joke or something, they'll click it and it'll hide the microphone piece, or they can drop it down and play it back. And it'll just be there, saved in this document for them. So if they go home and are working on homework and it's like, Mrs. Olson said something, they have that, which is a cool thing. They can insert pictures and photos. A lot of times if I have some elaborate math problem or a diagram that we've worked on all class and I'm telling them just to pay attention, don't write this down, when we get it done, I'll be like, all right, take a picture, save it right in the note. So then they'll just come up with their iPad, snap it, it again is in the document for them. They can email back out to me, it can go, we use My Big Campus there. For a lot of new creation of notes, the kids like to pick their own color background. I always tell them if you turn it in, I want it to be white. There's lines for the younger kids to write on, graph paper for math, it's fantastic. If you have a large document, you can jump to pages. So if you import like a huge monster, I don't know, module, you could tell the kids go to page 10, and then they can just pull it up on the side, go to page 10, click on it. You could tell them to delete pages 1 through 4, and they can just get them right off their iPad. So in a very, very fast nutshell, this is Notability. We love it in Pine Valley. It's probably one of the most used apps we have. Costs like $2.99 right now without volume purchasing. Well worth every penny. So
you're under time. Yeah, you got an extra minute if you want it.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How do the students turn in their work?
They can, if you have, say, a document, they can send it pretty much anywhere you set up with them. They can email it back to your email, and then what I always do is just pull it into Notability, grade it, and then I'll send it back. That way, when they export it, it's a PDF coming to you, or you can leave it as a note where it'll keep all of like the microphoning, which I don't want that sent to me, so I always just say send me a PDF. I'll grade it in a different color than they did it and send it back, and that makes revisions, like if it's make corrections, then it's just the color layers going back and forth of what you're doing. We use Google Drive, so a lot of times I give stuff to the kids in Google Drive, and they put it back in Google Drive. So you can set it up and send it pretty much anywhere at my big campus. We turn things in Edmodo.
Where do we get that?
You can back this up, which is fantastic. Like I said, you can back it up almost anywhere. Again, ours all go to Google Drive.